I didn't forget this time. But this live stream is probably going to be much. It's probably going to be pretty boring, actually. What's that noise? Is that my sister? Is that someone coming up the stairs? I don't know. I don't know. But this live stream is probably going to be pretty boring. I mainly started it just so I have an excuse to talk to my, actually, that's probably 90% of my live streams. If I let my phone read my face, and it's the dude that has been texting me all freaking day. Oh, it's not. Okay. Let me guess. Streaks. I don't do streaks. I don't do streaks. Stop asking me. I don't do streaks. Jesus Christ. I have a silica gel. Why am I trying to show you? I have silica gel from, you know, like the packages. It came with this to absorb the moisture or whatever. And I poured it all over my table. Now it's just there. Like, I don't think it's ever going. Actually, I'm probably gonna have to get a trash can in here one of these days and just scrape all of this shit off of my desk. Like, get all the stuff that can't go in the trash can off of it, and then just, cause that shit's a hot mess. Like, can't see it right now. Probably back there also. That shit's a freaking hot mess too. Let me just double check. Let me just double. Shut up, Lester. Shut up. Let me just make sure this one kid, nope, is not on my private story that everybody else is, other than like my mom and sister, because I don't want them on my story, but I can't unfriend them because that's weird. So let's see viewers. He's not. I don't want him to know I'm online right now, so you know what, we're just gonna be like this way, no, this way, and then we're gonna be like, nah, I'm not gonna flip the people off this time. Might do it again though, someday. I'm gonna zoom in on my freaking webcam because I'm great. There we go. Look at that horrible picture. Live stream. That's not how you spell live. Live streaming. Right now, if anyone wants to join. Now I gotta go find my YouTube because I don't freaking remember my own YouTube. All right. Okay. Let me just double check that is my frickin' YouTube, because, yeah, think. Okay. And I'm just gonna have to say ignore my ugly face, because I had a really stupid face in that picture. Battery low! Jesus Christ. It's frickin', I don't know if you heard that, but my headset. Battery low! Charger, where's the charger? I think this is it. We're good. I think. I already told myself that this isn't going to be a very intense live stream. But okay, can this music get out of here? Thank you. It's this again mainly just for me to talk if I want to, so don't expect anything like great to happen in this goddamn live stream. Oh shit, swerve. Swerve. Ow. That hurt. Damn it, I can't do anything. Hold on, we need to pause real quick. I guess we'll just go over here in the passive. I need to check if this one dude unfriended me. Cause I feel like he did. Cause I told him I was going to Sheets. I told him, well, here, let me just see real quick. Alright. I told him I was, going to Sheets to get some food. Some food! And, okay, so this is a tryhard session. Who's my one friend? I see that. He just killed him. Friends with that dude? I think I met that one dude when I was like flying around the one day. I can't see my money. I'm gonna have to move my goddamn. I have to move my camera. I can't see my. Oh, look, I'm down here now. That's fun. I couldn't see my money, like, so. I look so ugly in that goddamn corner. Jesus Christ. I look ugly on the top. What am I talking about? Hey, move. So, I think I just need to get this out here. And basically, what I'm gonna say is like, stop living. If you're doing this right now, just stop living your life for other people. Because I think that's what I'm slowly starting to do. Because I had this one friend, I told him I was going to Sheets to get some food. And, Jesus, every time I start talking about this, oh, Jesus Christ, here we go. Excuse me on TikTok. I told this one bitch, Billie Eilish's music is trash. And she's like, excuse me? I'm like, did I stutter? Okay. I told him I was going to Sheets. And he got, like, mad. And he was like, bruh, what did I even get on the game for then? I'm like, bro, I'm literally going to be gone for not even 15 minutes. I'm literally just going to run and grab some food. He's like, I literally just got on the game for no freaking reason. Goodbye. I was just going to get some food. I wasn't going to be there for like an hour. Like, if you were getting off because I was going to be there for an hour, like, I get it. I understand if you're going to be mad at me for that. But I probably wasn't even going to be gone for 10 minutes. And you're getting mad. Like, don't make no sense. It just doesn't. So, and then, what else happened? God damn it. I don't know. I came back. I think he said, well, if you're going, then I'm going. And I probably won't be back until tonight. And I have work tomorrow, so I won't. I'm probably just going to go to sleep. And I'm like, are you just going out because I'm going to be gone for 15 minutes? He's like, yeah, pretty much. I'm like, bro, that don't make no sense. And then, a couple of nights before that, I was like, he FaceTimed me because he just got off of work. And I was playing Minecraft with one of my other friends. And he FaceTimes me, I'm like, hello, blah, blah. And then he doesn't talk for like 15 minutes. Probably like 10 minutes. And then he unmutes his mic on FaceTime. And he's like, are you on the game? And I'm like, yeah. And I said, yeah, I'm on the game. I'm playing Minecraft with one of my other friends. And he's like, bro, so if I get on the game right now and I tell you to get in GTA, are you? I'm like, no, I'm playing the game with one of my other friends. I'll probably be on later. Something happened like that. It happened similarly. And he's like, bro, I'm just gonna hang up then. Goodbye, I'll see you tomorrow. And then I start getting texts from him. And they're all like, you know what? Don't invite me to a party. Don't invite me to get on GTA. Don't do that shit no more. You're just blocked. And he always says that blocked. He thinks by saying you're blocked, he thinks he controls me. And he doesn't. It just doesn't happen. Not how the world frickin' works. Block me. I don't care. A lot of my friends unfriended me, but I still have some friends. You're not the only one. So I sent him a voice message, and I said something like, hey, I'm playing Minecraft with my other friends right now. I hate to break it to you, bud, but the world doesn't revolve around you. Not everything is you. Like, just because we're best friends, we've been friends for like 2 years, doesn't mean I'm going to like patiently wait for you to come home. If I'm bored and one of my other friends is on and he's willing to play with me, I'm going to play Minecraft with him. Like, I'm not just going to sit there and be like, and patiently frickin' wait for you to come home. I'm not gonna do that. And I'm not just gonna stop playing with one of my other friends that I've been playing with for like 3 hours, 4 hours. I'm not just gonna stop playing the game with him because you're just magically home. Like, I don't give a shit if you're home. I don't care. He has GTA. We can get on GTA with him. But I'm not just gonna stop playing with one dude because you're home. Like, I'm not gonna frickin' do that. And I really think he's just like, and we're friends. Like, we're good friends. We know each other well. Not like no homo type shit, but we know each other. Like, he knows me personally. I know him personally, somewhat. We've never met in real life. He's all the way in like, in Indiana or something. I don't know. But, and I'm in Pennsylvania, so kind of far. It's like a 7-hour drive, I think. But I don't know, it's just he doesn't always do that. It's just sometimes he thinks he can control me with 3 words, actually probably 2. You're blocked. Like, I'll get into a heated argument with him, and it'll be like if he wanted to do the Bogdan, and I said, because I owe him 7 Bogdans, because I think we agreed to it, and I'm like, he's like, can you give me some Bogdans? I'm like, no, bro, not right now. I'm doing something. I can do them later though. And I'll be like, all right, what the hell did I get on the game for? You owe me money, and you're going to give me the money that you owe. And I'm like, well, yeah, I'll give you the Bogdans, just not right this second. And then I'll be like, all right, I'll see you later. And then I'll mute his mic for 10 minutes and then leave the party. And then once he leaves, another 10 minutes later, he'll be like, you know what, bro, you're blocked. Don't talk to me anymore. And, like, he really thinks he can control me with the power of your block. Like, I don't know if he expects me to, like, I'll be like, no, bro. And then I'll say, you're blocked. And I guess he magically expects me to say, alright, damn, bro, I'll give you the Balkans. Jesus, like, no, I'm not gonna, I mean, I might have used to do that to, like, an extent, to, like, in some sort of way, but I'm not gonna do that shit no more. Like, that's so stupid. Like, if you honestly think you're finna make me give you Bogdans when I'm trying to do something right now, and you can wait, like, 15 minutes, 30 minutes for me to get done with it, then I'll give you your money. But no, he's impatient, really impatient. Like, if something doesn't go his way right that second, like, no waiting time. If he says he wants to do something, and there's like a team of us, like 3 of us, 2, me and him. If I don't do what he says, he's gonna get all pissed off and shit and impatient. And then he really tries to tell me that I'm impatient. Like, he just really tries to tell me that I'm impatient. I don't know. It's just, it might not be the same with other people, but everybody has their own different story, and your story should not be controlled by someone else. So if you're living your life for somebody else, like if they think they can control you, maybe it's time to unfriend them. Or maybe not unfriend them, but tell them that you're not going to live your life for them. I mean, normal human lives about 80 years. You have 80 years to live your life. Don't let someone control that. I don't think I've ever been this serious on this channel, but I just really needed to say that. Like, just don't let somebody control your life. I've been going back and forth to the airport for a while. It's just, I don't know, back in the day, he was like, I think that was a net. He was like, hey bro, run me some Bogdans or you're booted. You know what booting is, DDoS. And I didn't have a VPN. I don't have a VPN now. So I was vulnerable. And so I had to. But one day I was like, I'm not going to do that shit anymore. And I was like, I'm unfriending you, bro. I will add you back when you decide. Actually, I didn't even say anything. The one night, I just blocked him. Well, I didn't block him, I unfriended him. I was with my other friend, and I'm like, okay. He is no longer a part of my life. Forgot to block his number. That's probably the only way I'm still in contact with him. Actually, no. I blocked him. Yeah. And then I made up an excuse like, my mom probably got on my PlayStation because she knows you and she blocked you. I made up some sort of stupid excuse. He bought it though. And then the one day I didn't forget to block his number. I blocked his number, Instagram, Snapchat, and PSN. And then we stopped talking for like a month. And then the one day, my friend gets a call from him. And he says, tell him to unblock me. I'll stop booting if he unblocks me. And eventually they talk me into it and I unblock him. He stopped booting. He stopped that. But the one night, this was like months later. Months and months later. Probably almost a year later. One night we were just goofing around in GTA with that little Wastelander truck. You know, the truck with the back bed area. We were fighting in that. And he accidentally killed me. Or well, not accidentally. If you're fighting, you're gonna kill someone in the game, but and instead of pressing respawn, I accidentally requested a one-on-one deathmatch. And I was like, bro, don't accept that. If you accept that, I'm leaving. And he's like, alright, well that's free $200. I'm accepting that shit. So he accepts it, of course. Because, you know. So I leave. And he's like, nah, bro. Nah. Get the hell out of my party. And actually, no, he mutes himself. And he leaves, I'm pretty sure. I think that's what happened. Ah, shit. I had some dry ass lips. I need to solve that problem. So he didn't leave the GTA session though, so I sent him like 3 texts in GTA. I went to game chat and I was like, bro, are you there? And I don't think, get this radio out of here. Blue Arc, I don't care. But he left. He got on his motorcycle. And he got on his motorcycle. And he just drove away. So me and my other friend followed him. And I was like, maybe if I shoot at him a little bit, maybe I can get his attention. So I shot him. I didn't kill him, but I shot at him a little bit. And I hit him a couple of times. And eventually I killed him. And he left. And then he texted me, you're blocked. And blocked me on Snapchat, Instagram, PlayStation, and any other thing that we use to get in contact. But he didn't block my other friend. And I told my other friend that to text him, I won't kill you. I'll let you get a couple of kills in GTA. I'll give you Bogdans. I'll give you whatever the hell you want. Just unblock me. He sent him that. He didn't respond. And then I kept telling him to text him. And eventually my other friend just had to get off. So I was like, blah blah, see you tomorrow. And then bye. He got off, and I was all sad and shit, and going like, eh, and what was it? And then, like an hour later, he calls me, he FaceTimes me, and he was like, bro, dude told me you were crying and shit, and I was like, bro, this dude's really crying because I blocked him. I'm like, yeah, bro, you're literally like my best friend, and we've been playing for years, and one day you just like blocked me, and he's like, bro, you're so sus. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. I was like, you gonna unblock me? Yeah. And crying to that was probably the worst decision ever, because he learned that him threatening to block me could control me into doing things for him. That's probably what he learned by me crying about that. So he took advantage of it. And one day I was just like, bro. And one day he was pulling the whole, you're blocked if you don't do this, blah blah blah. And I was like, go ahead, frickin' block me. I don't care. You saying you're blocked isn't gonna convince me to do jack shit anymore. Like, you're not doing that no more. That's not happening. So I think now, like leading up to now, ever since I said that, he's slowly starting to realize that he can't use the "you're blocked" on me anymore. Cause he said, if he says you're blocked, I'm gonna be like, okay, bye. He'll be expecting a reaction like, nah, bro, please don't block me. I'll give you Bogdans or something. I'll do whatever you want. And now he gets a reaction like, go ahead, block me. I don't give a shit. I have more friends. I have more friends than you. Well, I don't have more friends than him, but there's more friends on my friend list than just him that I can play with and talk to. So, I'm like, go ahead, block me. I don't freaking care. And he just doesn't say anything. I think the one day he blocked me for like 3 days, and he was like, bro, are you done? Are you done being annoying? I'm sorry, I'm the annoying one? He always pulls that shit too. He always pulls that shit like, are you, like, he gets into the argument, and I am obviously right. And then he mutes me, kicks me from the party, or some other shit. Or probably pulls the "you're blocked" on me. And then 15 minutes later he texts me, you done yet? Am I done yet? Bitch, are you done yet? Are you done being annoying? Are you done being annoying? You're the one talking shit for no reason. Like, then he has the frickin' audacity to hit me with the, you're done? Are you done? Like, no, bitch, are you done? Like, damn. I don't know. I just don't know. I can't unfriend him, because I've been playing the game with him for so long. it would just be weird to not have the option to not play the game with him. So I'm really just, it's confusing. Like, everybody always says, my family always says, well, if he's doing that, then why don't you just block him? And it's always hard to explain. Like, I can't just block him. I've been playing the game with him for 2 years. It would be weird to just not have the option to play the game with him anymore. Like, it would just be weird. I wouldn't know what to do. So, like, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. I don't know. It's... Hold on a second. Testing. Testing. I don't rank 154, bitch. I ain't no rank 180 either. Oh, Jesus freaking Christ. Glitching ass GTA. Testing. How was my shit doing the whole, like, talking thing? Because I would have just had a full-on blown conversation and the whole session would hear me out. I was about to shit on myself. That would have been weird. I mean, maybe one day if I go famous, people are gonna watch this and that would be more than a full session, but still, though, it's weird. I don't know. I'm just stuck. I don't know what to do. I can't block him, but I'm also tired of him thinking he can control me with the whole "you're blocked" thing. And once he stops that, probably a couple of months down the road, he's gonna find another thing that he can probably think he can control me with. I don't know what it'll be yet, but it's probably going to be something. And I don't know what it's going to be. So, I'm just stuck. Like, I don't know what to do. I've said that like 3 times, but I don't know what to do. Can't block him. Can't frickin'... If I say... I just don't know. But I know him. Sometimes I can think outside of the box when it comes to him. And I know how to control those types of situations. So I'm pretty used to it by now. But I'm just trying to help. For the 14 subscribers... Am I allowed to just say something? Did y'all hear that? I don't know. But for the 14 subscribers I may have, I'm just trying to help you out. And if it hasn't already happened to you, and it's not too late, if you think somebody is trying to take advantage of you because you're like a nice person or something, unfriend them. Like, well, just don't let somebody control you. Don't let somebody control your dreams, your life. I'm trying to help you out here. I'm not a nice person, but yeah, I'm definitely not a nice person. I'm just trying to help you out a little bit. And if it's already happening to you, I swear to freaking God, I think my Alexa's freaking listening to me. You son of a bitch. Alexa, say something, bitch. I'll throw you out the goddamn window.
I'm not sure.
I'm putting you on mute, bitch. You trying to listen to me. You trying to listen to me. You like freaking the government or something. You are the goddamn government, Alexa. I'll tell you that much. And just don't let anyone control you. And if it's already too late, like if somebody's basically doing what this dude's doing to me now, like if it's worse than the condition I'm in, then like if he's threatening to boot you if you don't do something, just if it's in the booting stage, like if he's threatening to boot you, first block him. Just block him. And then if he texts you and say, unblock me right now or you're booted, block him. Block him on that. And if he does boot you, like if he has your IP, then if you're a kid, then call your Wi-Fi company, call your router company, and ask them to change your IP, because they will do that. I'm pretty sure it's free, but I would ask somebody to do it for you, because they might ask some questions that you don't know, like you don't know the answer to, like what's your router account password. Not the router's like password, but like your account password. And if like your grandpa owns it or your mom owns the account, you're probably not gonna know what the password is. So I would ask somebody to do it for you and tell them what's going on with that dude. If you're an adult, then, and if you own the account, block them and call them up, tell them change my IP. Some dude's threatening to DDoS me on the internet. But some routers I know you can just frickin' unplug that shit and then plug it back in and it'll just change the IP. If you can do that, do that. But I don't know. I don't know. And if it's not a booting problem, like if somebody's not trying to DDoS you and it's more like my problem, or they're threatening to block you, tell them, block me. I don't care. And I keep doing it, and you don't, if you don't want to be friends with them, block them. Like, this is a long conversation. I'm just trying to help you all out a bit. I don't want people to be controlled. Like, I don't want people to be controlled by other people. That's the other person taking advantage of you because they know you will do something. If they ask, or they could tell you, like, demand it. Or they're gonna do, like, you're blocked or you're booted. Something else, I don't know. I'll hack your account. If they're threatening to hack your account, I already explained what to do with the booting shit, but if they're threatening to hack your account, You might want to get the police involved with that. You might want to get, because hacking the account is obviously illegal. At least I'm pretty sure it is. It would be weird if it isn't. That's a little weird. You need to change your laws. But if they're threatening to hack your account, you might want to get the police involved. Or there's probably, I don't know a name of any company, but there's probably a company out there that specializes in that type of shit with account hacking. Reach out to them. Look a company like that up. Or get like a VPN. Don't get NordVPN. They say they're good. Man, they're freaking trash. Like, I could probably get through their goddamn security, and I don't even know how to freaking hack. That shit's easy as freaking balls. I don't. Just look it up on Google. They probably some VPNs out there that are good, like really good. That are gonna take a little bit of extra effort to get through. That little bit of extra effort people probably won't have the time to do. Most people that say they're gonna boot you, probably don't even know how to boot. They probably don't even know how to pull an IP. They could just be spitting out random numbers. And if they do, go on to Google and type in my IP. Google will bring up your IP, and if it doesn't match what they're saying, they're just spitting out random numbers, and they're freaking total bullshit. Dixie Normus 20. I love it. Where was I? Yeah, some people probably don't even know how to pull an IP. They don't even know what some IP pullers are called. Probably all they know is some goddamn Grabify or something. That's sus ass shit. And they're probably gonna use a freebooter. Most freebooters you can, if you have good internet and somebody threatens to boot you and they use a freebooter, then I wouldn't worry too much, cause for most freebooters you can only hit someone for about 5 minutes, and most of the time they won't be able to hit you that hard because the stressors the servers are full. They're full of other people trying to boot. So the majority of the time people use a freebooter. I used to boot people, but I did it cuz, you know, friend got me into it. Actually, no, he didn't. I just figured it out for myself. It's not that hard to figure out. Freebooters mostly allow you to, like, there's this thing. I forget what it's called. MPS? MDS? I don't know, but if you have good internet and somebody's using a freebooter, don't worry, because you're gonna be fine for the most part. Because they're gonna have to hit your router with like a 90 MPS, whatever it's called. I don't remember. But most of the time, it's gonna be hard for them to hit you with like a 10, and that's not very strong. Like, it's not strong at all. It doesn't knock most people off unless you have shitty internet. I used to have shitty internet. I got hit off with like a 5 before. But I don't know. it's they're probably not going to be able to get higher than a 10. But a lot of people, like the friend that used to threaten to boot me, he paid for a real IP stressor. He paid $100 a month. He could boot me for literally, he still never revealed what the name of it was. Like, I still don't know to this day. But, probably he can keep the browser open. And as long as the browser is open, he can go do something else on the computer. Cause it had a glitch where you could set it for literally 5 minutes if you wanted to. And if you went to another tab, it would pause, but it would still stress the router. And my IP booter thing used to have a glitch where, oh god damn it, there's a freaking fly in here. That scared the shit out of me. Come on. Raid. Not sponsored. The mist in the air should kill it. I don't know. That's what it says on the bottle. Spray some over here. I don't give a shit if it gets on those chips. They're probably spoiled anyways. I don't care. Got my eyes though. That's cool. That raid smells like shit. What was I saying? My IP puller had a glitch. Cause the one day my friend, a long time ago when I used to know how to boot, and he had an IP puller, but he didn't boot anymore, like he didn't use the booter part. And he's like, bro, I got this one kid's IP. I'll give you like a Bogdan on GTA if oh damn, that raid. I'll give you his IP and then you boot him for like 5 minutes. And this is when I discovered the glitch. So I'm like, shit, I'll take a Bogdan. And I type his IP in, I put 5 minutes on there because that's all my free little frickin' booter had. And I closed my computer. That's when I have a laptop, so I shut that bitch. And it paused. Like, it paused. And I guess he didn't have internet all day. I don't know. He didn't have internet all day. And he's like, bro, I told you to hit him off for 5 minutes. He hasn't been on all day. And he's texting me right now saying I still don't have internet. And I'm like, there's no way. Did I pause it by closing my computer? I opened it up. It's on 4 minutes and 30 seconds. It's been like that all day, I guess. And I'm like, bro. My computer glitched out. And he's kind of been booted like all day. And he's like, bro. So, I don't know. I don't boot no more. I don't think he boots anymore. Don't start booting. If you're one of those people, you're a clown. I usually don't like to be rude to anybody that's subscribed to my YouTube, cause, yeah. But if you're over there booting people, you're just a clown. Like, how about you maybe settle it with a 1v1 in GTA or whatever game you were playing? How about you settle it like an argument over messages? If you're using a booter to get your revenge, that's kind of sus. Like, that's a little bit of bullshit. And that's kind of like being a pussy. Hate to break it to you, but that's kind of being a pussy. Like, just, it's a heartbreaking truth, my man. If you use a booter to get revenge, you're a pussy. Thank you for your time. Yes, I got that off of that one dude on TikTok. Does he still post? I don't know if he posts anymore. I think he does, but I don't know. I haven't seen him on my For You page in a long time. So that was a long-ass conversation. And I've said it 3 times, but just all I ask is just don't let someone control your life. Cause trust me, the only person, alright, you should be worshipping, alright, and giving your life. I heard that. No. Okay, hold on, this is bad. He said his GTA stopped working. Okay, I'm probably gonna get cancer from inhaling this raid, but if the fly's dead, then, you know. I don't know what I was saying. I'm done. I think I'm done about the whole don't control your, let somebody control your life. Trying to help y'all out. Alright, I was saying. The only person you should be worshipping and giving your life to is the man Jesus Christ. Or God. Alright? Shut myself. I don't read the Bible, and I don't go to church, but I definitely believe in God. And you guys know damn well I curse all the time. Like, all the frickin' time. Darn. I'm probably gonna die from all this goddamn raid. Holy shit. I didn't think I sprayed that much. I mean, I definitely sprayed a lot, but damn. I definitely believe in God. Oh, look at that. We're back in the airport. Don't go to church. Don't read the Bible. But, you know, I'm just not trying to go to hell. You know, burn for the rest of eternity. Just trying to what I like, kind of what I'm not trying to do. Thank you. And a lot of people, like my grandma, say that hell doesn't exist. Everybody just goes to heaven, no matter how bad you are. Because yes, when you go to heaven, your memory will get erased, and you will completely forget how to sin. You will completely forget how to sin. But that's still not an excuse. People that sin, like me, and there has to be a hell. Hell, there just has to be. Like, there can't be an in-between. There just has to be a hell, because God cannot be around sin. That would destroy his reputation. So, even though we would completely forget how to sin, because we would be memory wiped, we would also forget the people that didn't make it to heaven. We would forget them. And I don't know. But we would recognize anyone that did go to heaven. I don't know why I'm standing up. It's really stupid. Where's that fly? I think I sprayed enough raid, but the little shit is definitely not dead. Definitely not dead. Oh, yeah. I hate bugs with a passion. Call me a pussy bacon, but any bug that flies, I am scared of. Flies, bees, little gnats, and moths. They don't affect me. Like, I can frickin' just kill a gnat by just going like swoop. And moths, I mean, what does this kill? What does this kill? This kills flies, mosquitoes, small flying moths, Asian lady beetles, non-biting gnats, fruit flies, and elder bugs. Oh, bees. I hate bees with a passion, but they pollinate frickin' flowers and shit, so I guess they can stay. Flies, gnats, fruit flies, they have no frickin' purpose. They should not exist. I hope, as like a small Christian that believes in God, but I don't really like dedicate my life to it. I shouldn't say this, but I'm still going to. All flies, gnats, frickin' mosquitoes, goddamn moths. I don't care how beautiful the goddamn moth is, because I know there's like nice looking moths out there. I don't care like how nice they look. If you are a useless flying insect, you should burn at the gates of hell. I don't care. I don't care if it's like some bugs' lives matter too. I don't give a shit. Bugs' lives do not matter. Other than bees. Still hate bees. But if it's a fly, mosquito, frickin' whatever any of that shit is, a roach. We don't need roaches. I ain't never seen a roach in my entire life. But if you're like some sort of useless frickin' insect, one of those 1,000-leggers, we don't need those. Get the hell out of here. Burn at the gates of hell. Now, I guess there's something in the Bible that says we shouldn't hate our enemies, we should pray for them. I don't know where I don't read the Bible, but wasps, not wasps. But like insects like that I just mentioned, flying insects, thousand-leggers, all that shit, they're more than an enemy, okay? They're more than that. I don't know what they are, but they're more than a goddamn enemy. What am I stepping on? Man, what the hell is that? Probably freaking popcorn? I don't know. They're more than a goddamn enemy to me, okay? They're more. More than that. Get out of my way. This is probably like the deepest live stream I've ever done. Like just talking about shit like this. And I'm not gonna hit you with the fake depressed 12-year-old. I'm not gonna do that shit. I'm not about that shit. I mentioned it before. But I've definitely been noticing my For You page on TikTok is, it's not like, there are still funny people on it and happy shit and hee hee ha ha shit. Let me just see what this is. GTA is free. What was I saying? Yeah. My TikTok has definitely been like not as happy. There's people showing up on my For You page, videos about dealing with mental illnesses. I don't think I have a mental illness. I am not diagnosed with depression. I'm not a fake depressed 12-year-old. I don't do that shit. But yeah, my TikTok For You page is that like it's people talking about like how to deal with mental illness, or I don't know, just some sad shit, like shit you don't want to be hearing. I don't know. But I don't think I'm depressed. I mean, alright, and I don't think the fake depressed 12-year-olds are ready to hear this one, but it has to be said because some of y'all are just some complete idiots. Depression, the depression, the symptom, is completely different. Entirely different. Nowhere near. It is entirely different from being sad. Some of you you're not depressed unless unless some sort of doctor diagnosed you with that shit. You are not depressed. Most of y'all got iPhones, Apple Watches, nice ass setup, freaking LED lights in your goddamn room. You got a nice ass bed, better than mine. You got a nice ass room, nice ass house, freaking You got a lot of shit, okay? You have a lot of shit that people beg for. And they say, like, kids will beg for that shit. And their mom says, we don't have enough money from that, or for that. And they will appreciate the things they have. They will appreciate what they got. They might not have enough money for a phone, but at least they have enough money to put food on the table, or have a drink, or something. You don't know how good, like, some of you fake depressed 12-year-olds, I don't think you understand how good you have it. I don't think you understand how good you have it. You are most likely sad because... Oh, is this dude gonna blow me up now? You're most likely sad because of something that happened. What is this dude texting me about now? What is it now? You're most likely sad that something happened, like, I don't know, you didn't get a freaking toy you wanted, or a goddamn phone that you wanted, or maybe you asked for AirPods on your birthday, and you got some off-brand shit. There's many more examples out there, but you're not depressed, you're sad. You are not depressed, you're sad. You're just sad. You will get over it. Some people are really depressed. Like, thoughts of suicide. And they'll be like, oh, I got thoughts of suicide too. Like, you're not actually going to do it. I know for a fact you're not. This dude, I'm not even gonna freaking talk about that. Nope. But you're just sad. Some people have depression and they don't get out of it. Like, they don't make it through it. They kill themselves. And you say you're depressed, it's honestly kind of funny. Like, I laugh at the people that say they're depressed and they're really not. Here's what you are. You're an attention whore. You're an attention whore. I will name some things that you can be sad about. You could be sad. Some people actually have a love life that, like, they truly love that person. Like, they would be honestly sad and depressed if they broke up or got a divorce. A divorce. Said that wrong. But if you're going through like a middle school goddamn relationship and you say you were done, I don't want to be with you no more, that's some sus ass shit, okay? You're not depressed, you're sad. You're sad that that happened. You're not depressed that happened. You're sad because that happened. If you were in a true relationship or you truly loved that person, that could be an excuse, because if you're depressed, and you might get depressed. Some people beat themselves. I say I'm ugly, and I know I'm ugly, but I don't like beat myself down over it. Some people will literally like think about that all the time. Like, do people stare at me? Like, people will say, do people stare at me because of how ugly I am? And would they notice if I'm... People will beat themselves up over their looks. That could be an excuse for depression. Or bullying is depression. Could lead to depression. Some of y'all's excuses are just because you're sad or feeling down or whatever, sort of sad. You're not depressed. It ain't that. It ain't going that far. Hate to bust your balls, but that is the sad reality. It's a sad reality of your situation. If somebody you love died, like if your mom died, that could be sad. You can get depression over that. Especially if they died in like a horrible way. Or some people will have relatives that were depressed and that relative ends up killing themselves. Suicide. And that person could feel guilty. That could lead to depression. But it's... and then they end up killing themselves, and that might start a chain. I don't know. Like the next person feels good. Not the point. Like, some people have, like, you know, all that real men don't rape, oh shit, all that shit on TikTok. Some of it's fake. A lot of people are fake about that shit. A lot of it's fake. Most of it is fake. You're just looking to get attention. And to be honest, if you're one of those people, nobody cares. I don't give a shit. Okay? Especially if you're trying to get attention. Accidentally clicked out. But some people, that really happened to them. Like, it's not a joke. I mean, dark humor. I love dark humor. And people always joke about the frickin' rape and all that shit. I laugh at that shit. It's funny, okay? But some people, it like happens. It really happens to people. And they will have to live with that for the rest of their life, knowing that that happened. And some people might start to treat them different because of that occurrence. And that could lead to depression. I'm just pointing out things that can lead to depression, so I can prove you wrong. Like, stop acting depressed. Like, you're probably just sad. And yeah, a lot of things are sad, but most of the time you're not depressed, okay? And kids can be depressed. It's not just whoop-de-whoop. You're 12, you can't be depressed, you're a kid. Like, some kids can be depressed. And I know I mentioned it earlier about the whole nice shit, but it doesn't mean everything. Like, you could still be depressed and have a mansion. But conclusion. Stop faking depression. You can't just... And a lot of people can't even make up a frickin' excuse. They'll be like, well, you're saying you're depressed, but why are you depressed? And they'll be like, I can't tell you that. You just have to believe me, I'm depressed. Like, what? That's so stupid. Like, people on TikTok that are truly depressed, diagnosed with depression, will... I'm assuming they're posting that. Oh, my mouth is dry. Do I have water? No. Most people will tell TikTok, try to get help from TikTok, people support them, and they will tell people in the comments why they are depressed. Like, if you're not going to tell us why you're depressed, so we can't help you, What's the frickin' point? What's the goddamn point of going on to TikTok and saying, ah, I'm depressed? That's an attention whore. Like, you trying to get attention. And if you're not gonna tell us why, wasting our time, we can't help you if you are actually depressed. We can't help you through that time. I don't know. No, that message, that little speech I just gave, probably isn't going to reach a whole lot of people, especially because it's so long into the live stream, and if somebody goes back and watches this live stream, they're probably gonna watch like a minute of it and say, oh, this kid, freaking get off my goddamn YouTube. So, to the very few people that they actually hear this, and if you're being fake depressed, stop it. Just stop it. Just stop. And what I was talking about earlier with the whole used thing, where people are being used or threatened like you're bought, I hope that reaches some people too. But, you know, I only have 14 subscribers, and I bet some of them are bots, probably. So, I don't know. I just hope it reaches someone. What's another genre I want to get off my mind? Oh, maybe this might be a small thing, but the game, PS4, Xbox, whatever you play. If you play Fortnite, you're not a gamer, just saying. You're a quack. The game just doesn't feel the same anymore. Like, it's not the good old days anymore. That time has passed. It passed, like, 2 years ago at this point. For me, anyways. Good old days are over. And you might have had a small little group on your newer console that you could call the good old days, but it'll never truly be the same as like 360 or PS3. I never owned a PS3, but I'm assuming it's the same as Xbox. Oh, look, basketball. Let's play 2K. Game isn't the same anymore. It's just not. Like, GTA is boring. Like, I love this game, and I thank Rockstar for making it, even though, you know, you've been sucking the life out of it for the past, like, 8 years, and there's literally nothing to do anymore. I still like this game. In a way. Because now, it's just tryhards. People looking to get kills, raise their KD. I am one of those people sometimes, but it's not all the time. Now people are just looking to raise their KD and fight, and it's just, you can't trust anyone on GTA anymore. Like, you have to have a gun pulled out just in case somebody tries to shoot at you. And if you pull out a gun, that triggers them to think that you're going to kill them. So they will pull out a gun and kill you. So there's no real way to say, I'm not going to kill you as long as you don't kill me. But the gun I have pulled out is just in case you want to try something. I cannot get out of here. I'm stuck in this goddamn area. But like Minecraft is not the same. Like, especially me, I don't play Minecraft with anyone anymore. Like, I don't have anyone to play I don't have anyone to play Minecraft anymore. It's boring with no one to play with. Titanfall. I used to play that all day for like a month. Now I just don't play it anymore. Fortnite, believe it or not, used to be freaking good through season 1 through 5. Now it's shit. You ruined it. People say, yeah, Fortnite is good, it's just the community. No, it's Fortnite and the goddamn community. They ruined Fortnite. It used to be a good game. They ruined the game itself. Plus, additionally, the toxic 3-year-olds that play it. It's so much bullshit now. Like, maybe add a couple of things to season 5, but you could have just said there's gonna, attention everyone, there's gonna be a season 6, and then there will be no more seasons. We will still update the game a little bit, but no. You made it worse. You made a whole new map. You made a whole new map. Everybody was so used to Tilted Towers, frickin' whatever everywhere else was. Lazy Lagoon, Lazy Lake, that lake before frickin' Kevin came along. Used to be a good frickin' game. And the only thing slightly bad about it was the community. And now the community is worse, and you ruin the game. It's like you had a nice little painting. You had a nice little painting. And then you said, maybe we can have a little bit of extra detail over here. And you frickin' ruined the painting. You add a little extra detail to Fortnite. You ruined Fortnite. You ruined it. You completely shat on it. I don't know what you guys at Epic Games are thinking, but you ruined the game. Rainbow Six Siege, what did you do to House? Ubisoft, what did you do to the house? I knew that map like the back of my head. I knew every hiding spot. I knew everywhere. I knew everywhere. Like, I knew tricks. I knew hiding spots. I knew everything about that goddamn map. I know spawn points, like where you can peek someone, all of that shit. And you frickin' change it. What? And don't forget, every new season, Clash goes under maintenance for like a week. Just don't forget that. What did you guys do? I mean, I still play Rainbow. It's still a half-decent game. But you shat on it a little bit. Not as bad as Fortnite did. But you kinda shat on Rainbow a little bit. Oh, Minecraft. Your game is a little boring. I still love Minecraft. Been playing it for a while. But I had to break my car for that one. Mojang or Microsoft. I think it's Microsoft. We're gonna say Microsoft to be safe. Whoever owns Minecraft. What the hell? What the hell did you do? The console version was perfect. Perfect. Top notch. Nothing wrong. Zero things wrong. Maybe a couple of glitches, but they were fun. You could work around them. Dear Lord Jesus, what the hell did you do? When you first released the new version of Minecraft, it was glitchy from day one. Day one. Day one. Day one. My world that I had known, I'd been playing for 2 years. That shit wouldn't load. It turned to that purple and black little polka dot thing. Then it crashed. It crashed. You fix that. But we're not done yet. There are so many bugs with the new Minecraft. It's laggy, it's slow, it's freaking... There's bugs everywhere that prevent you to loading into your world in the first place. Like, we were enjoying the console version. That console version shit. We were enjoying that shit. Perfectly fine. No need to change it at all. You changed it. You ruined it. You broke Minecraft. You broke the game that made childhoods. You broke the game that people knew. Like live streamers, Dan TDM, Stampy, freaking Gray. No, not Gray. Still plays. Squid. Like people knew that game for that shit, and you kinda ruined it. From the laggy loading screen, the game is laggy itself. In the console version, everything was brighter. Now it's all dark and shit. Now it's all dark. And for the people with underground bases, and millions of other people, you added this shit. You added a little dark line that goes around the screen that makes it intensely stupid and awkward to be underground. Like with the lighting of an underground bunker, plus your little dark line there, little dark shadow that goes around the screen, it makes it so much worse. What did you do? You guys are idiots. Everybody was perfectly fine before you updated Minecraft. That shit was fine. And then you ruined it. You ruined it. I'm saying you ruined the game completely. People still play it. I play it still. But you messed it up a bit. Like, oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know what you guys did. Red Dead Redemption, I mean, not a bad game. I like it. But it's boring. Not a whole lot to do. The missions are boring. Like the missions you can choose from, not those missions you get every so often. In online, I'm talking about. Story mode was fun. I like that. Rockstar did a really good job with Red Dead Redemption 2's storyline. They did a really good job with that shit. And the lore for Red Dead Redemption, we probably won't complete like all of the lore that that game has to offer for at least a couple of years. Like, you guys added a lot of detail to it, and it's definitely worth the money. If you don't have Red Dead Redemption 2, I recommend getting it. It's really good. But online, you guys definitely need to add more. Like, maybe something that would help the game a lot is not like a car like this, but like them old shitty frickin' cars that had a really loud engine and no hydraulics and shit, and you were frickin' bouncing up and down like this and all of that shit. Like the frickin' first car ever made with an engine in it. Like something like that. Add that. And then slowly progress. Don't make it slowly turn into GTA. Like, keep it in that old style that we know, but just like progress the game a little bit into like time. I probably wouldn't do that for GTA. I know they wouldn't if they're ever coming out for GTA 6. Probably not gonna happen. Oh. Here's a short rant. Another one that I wanted to talk about. The school system. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. School. It's any school district. Anyone out there. Any one of you guys. Thank you for teaching me.
Leave it with creepy Uncle Lester.
Thank you for teaching me unnecessary math, like frickin' pi or whatever. I don't know. Thank you, history class, for teaching me about World War II that I will never need to know about in my entire life. Thank you, science class, for teaching me science that I do not give a singular shit and squat about, that I will probably never need in my life. Thank you, English class, for teaching me useless English. Like, I know English is important and math is important, but you guys are teaching unnecessary shit. Why do I need a 5-paragraph essay? Why? So you can review what you learn? No. So you can give me a grade. Because all that matters is the grades. They don't care about our success. They only care if you get good grades. That's all they care about, the grades. They don't give a shit about anything else. It's Prince EA made a video about this. And he said something like, school is like a game. And we're just seeing how many grades we can collect. He also said, F should not stand for failure. It should stand for find another answer. I agree with him. And to be honest, I support Black Lives Matter, yes. I mean, it's kind of a joke at this point. People treat it like a trend, and you should seriously stop doing that, frickin' famous TikTokers. Because that's honestly sad. I am so bad at frickin' maneuvering this thing. Oh, I thought that was a real... I thought that was an NPC. I was like, whoa. But... I really think right now... Is this dude trying to fly into me or something? I really think right now we should be protesting to change the school system. Honestly. Because yeah, thank you for teaching me all that useless shit. Thank you. But could you tell me, how do I buy a house? How do I pay rent? How do I pay taxes? How do I figure out all that Medicare shit? How do I vote? I don't, what, like, politics. Should I get into that? Should I, like, thank you for teaching me that useless shit that I don't care about, that I will never need in life. But, you know, let's teach the whole world all this stupid, unnecessary shit that we will never frickin' need. I really think we should be protesting for school. We need to change the school system. Like, it can't continue like this. It just can't. Most people have to ask their parents how to do shit. Because you dumbass freaking people that run schools... Can this music, like, not? All you dumbass people that run the schools... You don't teach the children. You don't teach anyone. You don't teach anything about the useful shit that we need. You don't teach that. You teach all the unnecessary shit. So people have to end up asking friends or Google or their parents how to do shit. Because you don't teach them. You don't. And it's literally your job to teach them. You had one job and you're doing it completely frickin' wrong. And also, people, adults, they always wonder, why do kids hate school? Why do we hate school? You have no freedom. We're forced to go there. We have homework. We are forced to write paragraphs. And we get 30-minute break at lunch, at most. Maybe a couple of field trips. Are you shitting me? What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? What? Like, you're literally... It is that kid's future that these teachers basically have to shape. You shape that kid's future by what you teach him. And you don't teach him jack shit. You don't teach him nothing. I mean, you teach them stuff, but it's unnecessary. Like, when are we gonna use that shit? You just need to change the goddamn school system. You need to. It can't go on like this. Maybe somebody needs to protest. And I will gladly frickin' join. I will take the time out of my day to go join that protest. if it means changing school for the goddamn good. Because right now, it's shit. Right now, it is shit. And maybe you should come up with a goddamn way to make class time a little more enjoyable. You know, because you force us to listen to your lecture of unnecessary shit for an hour. And hours, because we got to go to other classes. And you expect us to sit there all neat and frickin' tidy with our notebooks out, oh, ready to learn. You expect us to sit there for an hour upon hours, quiet. And the only time we're allowed to talk is lunch. You expect us to do that with nothing in return? We get some stuff in return. We get a frickin' movie with popcorn. And we get field trips and lunchtime. And what kind of shit is that? That's so sus. I'm drawing my controller. That's bullshit. Like, no. You're... Maybe I should get off the beach. Getting the cops on me and shit. But, yeah. People, if anyone sees this, they're gonna be like, you can't, they're gonna probably be like, you're a kid, you don't have an opinion. Yes, I'm a kid. I'm 12. That doesn't mean, like, I have a mind. I'm smart enough to know that our school system is shit, and it needs to change. Smart enough to know Trump is a complete piece of shit. I don't know. Where am I going? Lord Jesus Christ. This stream has been a really good way for me to vent. And even though there's nobody watching, it's definitely a good way to vent because I don't get to talk about this shit all the time. Like, I could talk to my parents about the whole you're blocked thing I was talking about earlier with my friend. But I also want to talk to them about the other subjects that I've talked about in this live stream. And I know they don't want to sit there because however long this live stream is basically how long it's going to take. Plus longer. Because I'm having a conversation with them. And nobody wants to sit there through that shit. So yay, destroy my car. So whoa. I thought I would put my controller like this, and I thought it was like a shadow demon coming behind me. I kind of shat my pants for a second. This is one of the deepest freaking live streams I've had in a while. But it was definitely a good way to talk and let the world know how I feel. I bet money there was a peyote plant over here before they got removed. It was like right here probably. But I'm tired and I want to die. Joking, but definitely tired. So, I think I'm gonna end this here for now. Anyone that watches this in the future, because nobody has watched this entire live stream, anybody that watches it, thank you for listening till the end. Thank you for listening to my rant. You deserve a crown, because this has been a long ass live stream. Actually, let's see how long it has been. 1 hour and 46 minutes. Yeah, that's a long time. Thank you for sitting here for 1 hour and 46 minutes of me talking about how I feel about the world. I'm going to end the broadcast now. So, see you later. Tomorrow, probably. Goodbye.